Okay, we'll start with the video.
ConnecTogether creates opportunities for people living with disabilities by providing information, resources, and programming geared towards greater inclusion and quality of life. Check out some of the programs we offer through our online learning platform, ConnecTogether, including our Service Mondays, where we highlight a local organization or initiative, Wednesday Chair Yoga with Bobby Seal-Kobiski, Thursday Adapted Fitness with Megan Williamson, Friday Rotating Dance Classes hosted by Janice Lawrence and Joanne Cuff, and other initiatives including presentations by the Disabled Independent Gardeners Association's Growable program and our Perspective series.
The 2023 Abilities Expo is back on Thursday, May 18th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Find out what adventures await you with presentations, service providers, and nonprofit organizations that support the needs of people with disabilities and connect them to our community.
Check out our updated programs calendar on our website, connectra.org, or find us on Facebook at Connectra Society.
Okay.
Perfect. Good afternoon, everyone. Am I on mute here? No, I'm not on mute. Good. Thank you for everybody who's joining in today. I am streaming live in Vancouver at the Physical Activity Research Center at VGH Hospital. Yeah, my name's Chris, for those of you who do not know me. I'm just subbing in for Sierra today. Yeah, I think, but she'll be back probably next week. I've done a couple of her substitutions or whatever before, so hopefully you guys remember me. If not, that's all right. So let's give you a quick introduction of what we're going to be covering today. So we're going to do, starting with about a 5 to 10 minute warm up, just kind of like loosen the body, get everything kind of in gear. And we have a bit of a strength focus today. So what we're going to be doing mostly is focusing on our shoulder strength and stability. And then in general, we're also going to do some like pulling movements, some pushing movements, get that all sorted there. And then we're going to do a bit of a core workout. It's going to be like a mixture of 3 different exercises back to back. And then we have a nice sweet hit, sort of hit exercise at the end. So like a nice cardio session there. So couple little items that we need today. So we are going to be using our hands a lot. So the use of any grip devices might actually be very handy today, or some straps. And then we're also going to be doing a little bit of leaning and stuff. So maybe a bit of a seatbelt strap to kind of hold you in place while you're doing some of the exercises would be smart. And then, yeah, in terms of equipment, we're going to need 2 light bands, just like that. One of which is going to be kind of connected to a wall. I'll show you kind of what to do in a bit with that. So you have 2 of these. You need a set of dumbbells, just 2. 2 should be good. I have one of these devices here. So this is like a kind of like a forearm trainer. If you don't happen to have one of these, you can use like a towel or something like that. That's totally fine. Even a pillow, just something to grab hold of and just twist, but it should be bendy. So try to find something. If not, we can figure something out. And then a dowel, right? That's the last thing that we need. Yeah, let's get started. Let's start with a nice little warm up here. So let's start with our neck, right? So here, right? And if anybody has any questions, just feel free to pop in the chat today. So, make sure that's good. All right, we're going to start by doing some left and right head turns. So over to the left. Let's pause here for about 5 seconds. Let's look the other way. Other way again. Okay. I'll look down, chin down. Nice deep breaths. And we're gonna look up. Last one, look down. And up. Okay, we're gonna do semicircles with our neck, starting with chin down, kind of go side to side here. About 5 to 10 of these. Slow. Feel every inch of that neck, try to get a little bit more range of motion each time. Okay, now we're gonna go look up. We're gonna do the same thing. Semicircles, be nice and careful in this position. This position can sometimes be a little bit stiff for most people. Okay, we're gonna go all the way around, nice and slow. Let's do about 5. We're gonna do some shoulder rolls. Let's go one way. Focus on getting a good shrug, send those shoulders back. And go the other way. Okay, we're gonna do some arm circles, right? So we're gonna extend our arms out like this. Start small one way. And we're gonna start getting a little bit bigger. On each consecutive circle, I want it to be a little bit bigger than the last one until you get all the way around. Once you're starting to get those nice big circles, go a little bit slower. Really slow down the movement. Just to ensure that we have get those sticky parts. Last one. Okay. Now we're going to go the other way, right? Starting slow or starting small rather. Let's get a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. A bit bigger until you get all the way. Really breathe through those sticky parts. Last one. Good. Now we're going to get a little bit of rotation in the shoulders, right? So arms extended out like this, right? And you're basically going to be doing this motion, right? And then on this side, you're opposite. So check the camera out here, but basically you're going to be out here, right? One arm goes up, this arm stays out, and you alternate. Really try to get a nice rotation in those shoulders there. Right, after you do 5, I want you to add a little bit of the lean. Of course, be nice and careful. Don't need to lean too much. About really reaching on that arms. Good. After 10 of those, arms out like this, about 90-degree angle here. All right, to your shoulders. Now you're going to be kind of lifting those palms up there. And I want you to think 90 degrees here as well. Okay. And then you're going to come down. Still adding this rotation in the shoulders. I want you guys to try to get a little bit farther. Breathe out when you're trying to get a little bit. Right, shake that out. Rest about 5 seconds. Next, we're going to be doing a bit of a bow and arrow movement, I call it, right? Arm extended out like that. Clasp the arm. You're going to drag that arm kind of up your forearm, up your bicep, across your chest. And you're going to open up on the other side. That. That. Do about 5 of these. Nice and slow. Right, now we're going to switch arms. Here today. All right, clasp, drag up the arm, open that chest out. Doing 5 of these. Good. Right. Next, we're going to be doing some chair circles, just with our whole body. Right. So this is where if you have like a bit of a strap here, it might actually be a little bit helpful. Right. Otherwise, you can hold on to your handrails. I just want you to kind of go around in a bit of a circle here. All right. Get some movement into that spine. Let's go the other way. Okay, good. Now we're going to be kind of doing some cat camels, right? So with the chest kind of stretched out like this, it's basically kind of push an imaginary wall away and kind of round your spine. Wait, what? In chest nice and proud. Okay. Push that imaginary wall away. Basically, you're going to be kind of hollowing out your chest like that. That movement there. Get a nice stretch. One more. Yeah, that's good. Next, we're going to do some actual rotation of the spine now, right? So in our chairs, and you need to use the handlebars for this as well, right? Kind of help you assist with that movement. We're basically going to be kind of turning our whole bodies this way. Go as far as you can. I want you to hold it there for 2 seconds. Okay. And then go the other way. If you're finding it hard to get that range of motion, use your handlebars here, and then kind of just like pull yourself. Obviously, do that with there. Don't strain your upper back. Good. One. Breaths here. And okay, and last but not least, I like to get my legs kind of in the action as well here, right? So what I'll tend to do here, I'll kind of lift my feet up, right? I'll add some movement to the leg as well, right? I really want to just get a little bit of blood flow kind of going through here, right? We're on our butts a lot. Ignoring those hips. Find those little sticky bits. Take your leg out. Okay. Other side. One final one. I like to lift myself up. Give it a shake. My brakes on. Just kind of get those last little final adjustments, and then I'll introduce our strength training today. So really strength training, we're actually going to start with our shoulders today, right? So we're going to be doing a lot of holds, right? Using the dumbbells and using our bands. So purpose of the holds is to kind of like promote that stability in the shoulders, kind of train that stability, right? We did a really good warm up with our shoulders, so everything should be firing nicely, right? If you're having trouble with the holds, only hold it so much that, you know, just within your kind of abilities today, right? So if you can only hold here for like 2 seconds and I prescribe like 3 seconds, that's totally fine, right? So I'm going to introduce the exercises here for shoulders. We're going to start with just some general lateral delt raises with our dumbbells, all right? We're going to do about 10 of those. Okay, and then we're going to switch to here, do about 10 of those. We'll rest 10 seconds, and then we're going to combine them. Kind of like that. Don't worry, I'll guide you through that. All right. And then next superset, we're going to be doing those holds now. So the holds here be like this. So you're going to be holding this 90-degree angle here. And you're going to slowly bring it out. That again, 90 degrees angle, elbow here. We're going to hold these positions for, I'm going to say 5 seconds. Right. We'll slowly bring it out. Hold there for 5 seconds. All right. That's the next exercise, and then the next one is rotator cuff stuff. Right. Hold our band like this. Thumbs out, like that, right? Slowly come back, out, slowly come back. I'm going to superset that with just some banded full holds. All right. So first exercise. Once again, we're going to do 2 sets of each, right? And then we're going to go into the other general strength training stuff. I will let you know that next. All right. So first set, 10 of these lateral raises, and then 10 going right into these. Okay, let's begin. Let's start 10. 10 lateral raises. And right into the next one. 10 of these front raises.
I put it back.
8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to combine them. Lateral raise to front raise, lower. Now you're going to raise up, out, down. Up. Okay. Shoulders are burning. And one. Perfect. All right, let's rest 30 seconds and we'll get into one more set of that. And then we'll go into the next set of exercises. 30 seconds. Any comments here? No, it's good. This is the most people I've seen so far. This is awesome. Really glad you guys came. Another 15 seconds. We're going to get into our next one. If you need more rest, that's totally fine. Just join in when you're ready. 5 seconds. Once again, just 10 of these, right into 10 of these. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Next set. So, and into front raise. Combine the two. Lateral raise to start. Get those in front of you. Face the weights. Out. Sure, keeping your shoulders back and down the entire time. It starts to get a little bit burny. Just really try to focus on your breathing. Let's just do 8 of this. Last one. Fine. All right. Next set of exercises are those holds. Okay. 90 position. 5 seconds here. 5-second here, right? So we're gonna do that. Let's go for 8. Let's do 8 of those. So 8 each hold. So what is that? 16 total holds, right? Again, if 5 seconds is a little bit too much, which I anticipate that it might, even for me, I then just do like maybe 2 to 3 seconds, right? Let's rest another 10 to 15 seconds. We'll get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Hold for 5 seconds. Highlight, we're just going to do 5. 8 a bit overkill. I will come out 5 seconds. That's number 3. Come up here 5 seconds. And out. Ooh, shoulders are burning. This is good. And last one. Let's rest a little bit here. 30 seconds, and then we got one more set of that. On this next set, if you guys want to add a little bit of a challenge, instead of holding it for 5 seconds, you can hold it for like 1 or 2 seconds. Then you can add a shoulder press. Right. If you don't want to do that added challenge, you can by all means just keep doing the same exercise. You can get rid of the weight if it's a little bit too much, right? I'm finding that even with 2 pounds, my shoulders were burning. So yeah, do you. Let's do 15 seconds rest, and then we'll get into set number 2. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hold. So number 4, I'm gonna do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. That was fun. All right. We're gonna rest another minute here. I'm gonna introduce the next one. Just a quick reminder. This is where we need our bands now. So we're switching equipment. Okay. So we're gonna do about 10 external rotations, right? Try to keep your elbow tucked to your side here, right? Try not to let them flare out like that, right? Keep those in nice and tight, right? And then I want you to think, trying to get those thumbs out externally, just right? So we're gonna hold that for about a second, and then slowly release back, out, 1 second, slowly release back. We're gonna do 10 of those, and then we're gonna go right into 10 banded pull-up arms. Right, same thing. Hold for a second or 2, slowly come back out. Slowly come back out. All right. Another 15 seconds, we will get going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin, starting with our next row rotations. If you don't happen to have a band, by the way, you can always use dumbbells. Sorry, I forgot to mention. This. Just for everyone's knowledge. Banded pull aparts. Okay, rest 30 seconds. Got one more set. You guys are doing great. Okay. Go into our next set here. Next 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Right into banded exercise. Sorry. Eight, 9, 10. Excellent. All right. So next, we're going to do just some general strength stuff. I think due to time, we'll probably have a little bit of time to do some core, but after these final strength exercises, we might have to skip cardio today, so you guys are lucky. You guys did a really big cardio session last session. I don't remember correctly, but I can't remember. I think that's what she did. Okay, so the next exercise that we're going to be doing, this is where you have to get your band kind of behind you like this, right? Kind of resting on your shoulders like that, right? Start in this position, right? Elbows in, push, slowly come back, push, slowly come back, right? And then after you do 10 of those, we're gonna do just singles. But I want you guys to make sure those singles are a little bit more powerful, right? Okay, 10 each side, right? Do 2 sets of those, okay? That's our pushing movement. Then after we'll do a little bit of pulling, get some rows in, and then we will do our core workout. This is what we'll finish with today. So let's start in the next 15 seconds, right? If you can't, the band is a little bit too annoying. You could do it this way, like strap it around there and just kind of back your chair, then grab it from back here and push out. That's a little annoying on your shoulders. Or you can just get rid of the band. You don't need a band, right? Just do the movements just like that. But I really want you to focus on that chest Really getting a nice good squeeze here, okay? All right. Left card, step number 1. And we're doing 2 steps. It's around. Okay. Good. Okay. Begin set number 1. We're going to do 10 presses. Under the armpit is fine. I just find that it like kind of goes down like this if it's like that, right? Unless I change the grip. Yeah, that's fine too. Totally fine. Okay, done 10. Oh, forgot. After you've done 10, now we're gonna do 10 rapid punches. Okay. Sorry, forceful punches, not rapid punches. And rapid. Oof. Okay, got one more set of that. Then let's see what else is happening. Cool. Some spinning. All right. Set number 2 in 15 seconds. Same thing. All right. Round. Okay. And let's begin our next set. Eight, 9, 10. It's for powerful punches. Good. Next, we're gonna have to go on our walls here where the band is attached here. Okay. If you don't have anything at home set up for that, that's totally fine. I'll come up with a solution, right? Basically, if you do have that, I'll show you one thing that we're gonna do here. Grab both sides here. Okay. Just like that, right? We're gonna do a row. Okay. Sending those elbows back, give a nice squeeze back to the scapula here. Okay. 10 of those. Then we're going to superset that with tricep extensions. So you're going to come a little bit closer. Okay. Just start at 90 degrees here. Right. You're just going to bend your elbow or straighten your elbow like that. Okay. Do both sides. Get set up on there. If we have another 30 seconds before we'll start that. If you don't have that set up, that's totally fine. What you could do is just be creative here. You can wrap your band kind of like around your feet, right? And I recommend using a strap to kind of like hold yourself forward, but you're gonna kind of lean forward a little bit, kind of grow at the elbows like that, okay? That's one alternative. And then for the tricep extensions, you basically just put the band down, take your 2 dumbbells, right? You'd be in that same position and you just straighten your elbows like that, okay? That's if you don't have that band set up. All right, let's start our first exercise. Right, starting with the row, then supersetting it with the tricep extensions. Okay. 5 seconds. And make sure you have your brakes on for this one. 3, 2, 1, and push back. 5 seconds. Guys, we had a bit of a pause there. Really squeeze that one. Try not to move your elbow like this, right? Try to keep that elbow nice and stationary the entire time. So notice how my elbow is not moving. It's just bending at the elbow. Nothing in my shoulders moving in. Sure that we get just the triceps. Okay, let's do a couple more. Okay, rest. One more set of that, and then we will go into our core workouts. Time we have here. Wow, time goes fast. All right, good. Cool. All right. Set number 2, 15 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. All right. Everyone grab some water, right? Sure we're hydrated. I'm going to show you the next little bit here. All right. So for this core exercise or workout, I have one of these. If you don't have one of these at home, that's totally fine. You can use a dumbbell, right? Basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to draw figure 8s. And we're going to do about 10 of those right into we want to call these paint shakers, right? So you're going to go out like this, okay? Do about 20 of those, and we'll go right into basically like side to side oblique sort of movements, just like that, right? Really working the side here. Okay. You can have your arms up like this. You can only lean as far as you can go. An advanced version would be to hold some dumbbells, right? Kind of at the side here, while kind of like lifting them up, using your obliques, right? We're not like shrugging at the shoulder, right? We're just going left to right. Okay. We are going to do 3 sets total of those, and I think that'll be basically it for the workout. So 3 sets total of that, and then we'll just do a quick cool down with some stretching for the last 5 minutes of class. All right. Let's start our first exercise. Let's do that. I'll use the dumbbell just for your reference here. All right. So starting with the figure 8s, we're going to do about 10. Right. So 3, 2, 1. Begin. And I want these nice and big. Try to get nice big figure 8s. Let's count again. I'm going to say that's 8. 9, 10. Next, you have the paint shakers, so you can keep hold of this, right? I'm going to switch to this when I have one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. We're going to do about 20 of these. Let's make it 30. They're nice and quick. 18, 19, 20. 23. Excellent. That's 30. Let's go right into our obliques. Head. We're using dumbbells, going side to side. Right. One way. Really want you to focus on your exhale when you're right in that position there, trying to get down to 1. 8 each side. Rest. That's set number 1. Get into set number 2 in the next 15, or let's wait 30 seconds here. Good. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's try to get these even bigger now. I prefer if you guys don't go too fast like that, right? Try to make these nice and slow. Right into 30 paint shakers.
Oh, chair.
Okay. 30. Okay. Right into the side oblique. Go ahead.
This okay?
Couple more here. And rest. Very good, everyone. Okay, so time seems to be going by really quickly today. So let's just finish off today with a little bit of stretching. I know Allison, you like to do a lot of stretching after kind of like during a cool down. So let's do that. Let's start with our shoulders here. So we're going to cross our arm over and just pull that nice and close to you. Feel a nice stretch kind of in here. We're going to hold that for a little bit. Let's go side to side with your neck. And while we're stretching, I want you guys to really focus on your breathing, particularly your exhale, right? Especially when we're trying to like get a little bit further with the stretch, that exhale becomes very, very important. Okay. Stretch your triceps here, right? One arm over, head, that. And just grabs here.
How do you do that if you have short arms?
If you have short limbs or short, sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
Short arms.
Short arms. So if you go up against a wall, you do it that way, right? I know that sometimes range of motion could be a bit of a challenge here. You can do that up against a wall, and you can even just kind of do that here.
Does this work?
Let's see here. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay.
That was you.
I'm
That was you speaking, Dorian, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
I'm pulling
perfect.
my hand. I'm pulling
Yeah.
my hands.
Yeah, that looks fine too. Another option is you can even, if you have something attached to a wall like a band, you can even hold on to a band and do it as well, right? Yeah. I was trying to think of like something you can do kind of like here, right? But it's kind of like, you know, it really involves getting that lengthening here, and that can be a little bit challenging if there's not like something supporting you. So yeah, let's switch sides. But yeah, you can pull on your hand like that. Focus on our wrists now, okay? Work your wrist, bend it one way, just be nice and careful here, okay? You can combine it like this if you'd like, right? Get both at once. Do this up against the wall as well. Switch sides. Take, right? Be nice and careful. I do like doing this against a wall. So like if you don't really have a wall here, but right? Next one I want you guys to do is take your dowel that I said you were going to use earlier, right? And I simply want you to hold it like this, right? Release one end and here. Rotate this way. And just stretching the shoulder a little bit. Next, you want the added challenge. So this one's an interesting one. Just want to show you it because you know a lot of people will struggle with the external rotation, in particular, getting it past there. Right? One really good exercise that helps with that is this one. So if you hold it like this, go like this with your hand, and grab it there. So you're kind of like grabbing a cat, right? And the dowel kind of goes here. You're basically going to pull the dowel like this. That's more of an advanced one. If you guys can't do that, that's totally fine. In fact, you can actually do that. This one kind of up against a wall, where you're like this. You're kind of going in like that, right? I don't have a wall, otherwise I do that. So all of you get to do that at home. Right, so going against the wall like that, or you use the dowel. Feel a really nice stretch in right there. Sides. Okay, I'll give you one final good shoulder one. It's a really good one to do at home when you're like watching TV. But you would put the dowel behind you, right? Take one arm, grab it. So you're like that. That's the position. You're gonna pull the dowel up like that. You'll get a good stretch on the shoulder here, right? And just kind of hold it there. This one feels nice. Okay. If you can't hold the dowel like this, you don't even need it really. Just keep in that position, and then just keep kind of dragging your hand up your back like that a little bit. Okay. Release. Let's switch sides. Let's do the final stretch. Oh, stiff on the side. I think that's it for today. Again, thanks guys for tuning in. I believe Sierra is back next week. I just got to double check because I know there's one more time in May that I'm going to be substituting for her. But I'll double check that in a bit. But yeah, if anybody has any questions for me, feel free to let me know or give me any feedback. I always welcome feedback. I'm still pretty new to the online class environment. So yeah, again, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's super nice in Vancouver right now. I might actually go to the beach. All right. Awesome job. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you.
Chris. Are you at iCord right now?
I'm at iCord right now.
Yeah. I was like, I recognize the back, but I don't.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. No, it's nice. It's really busy in here right now, so I apologize if there's a whole bunch of noise in the background. But
Wow.
yeah. Was the volume okay, by the way? Was everything
Yeah.
good? You could hear me okay?
Sorry, turn my video on. Yeah, it was great.
Okay, good. Awesome.
I had a little trouble hearing you when you were facing away. Yeah, over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I forgot my headphones today, which is a little bit annoying. That's why I kept trying to like face the camera a little bit. But yeah, I'll make sure to keep a note of that because yeah, it would be nice for everybody to hear me. Awesome, guys. Well, great job today, and I'll see you maybe in a couple weeks. Let you know.
Great to meet you.
Thank
meet you.
you.
Hey.